This tutorial is how to fill out the paper as you're working and also how to determine where you are in the Kindle book once you finish up. So here is what the paper looks like. So when you start out at the Kindle table, you want to make sure your name is at the top. Okay, period, whatever period you are in. Let's say I'm in period 1. Okay, and your book title. So right now I'm doing Crossing the Wire. Your first one will be A Long Walk to Water. So, Kindle number. I find my Kindle number on the front of my Kindle. Mine is 2B. Okay, so right up here, I will write 2B. I will grab the same Kindle every time. Okay, the Audible stopped playing at. So what you want to do, okay, when you're looking at where the Audible stopped, okay, is you go back into your main menu, you go to the audiobooks, okay, Audible, click on Crossing the Wire here, click cancel, okay, you never want to try to go where someone else went, you just want to stay right where you are, okay. Then it says the Audible stopped playing at this time on chapter. Okay, so where you find the time is at the bottom of the screen. So mine's at 6 right now. Now, when you're reading, yours might be at 12:49. Okay, wherever it is, okay, that's what you're going to write down. So I'm going to write down for this example, 12:49. Okay, so it's 12:49. And what chapter am I on? That's found at the very top. Chapter 4 of 10, okay? So it's time on chapter 4 of 10. Now the reason why we write that down, okay, is because that's actually different than the real chapter you're on. You're actually on chapter 10 of the book, okay? I know that's confusing, but in Kindle terms, this is what chapter we're on in terms of Audible, okay? So we're in section 4 of 10 sections in the Audible book. So that's why I have you write that down, because when you go back and you're trying to set up where you left off on your Kindle, you can't just go to chapter 4 because it won't be chapter 4. Or you can't just go back to 12.4 or 12 minutes and 49 seconds because that will put you in chapter 1. Okay, so you need to have both the time found down in the lower left-hand corner and chapter whatever number out of whatever number, okay? That will change per book. You have to have that written down, or the next time you come to group, you will have no idea where you're at, okay? Write down the date, okay? Today is 8/30 of 16. Okay, book chapter. Well, I know I'm on chapter 10 because I was listening to it. If you need to double check, okay, you'll go back. You'll actually look in your Kindle book. I'm on chapter 10. Okay, no, you don't want to go anywhere else. So it's keeping our eyes open on chapter 10. Now, there's another section I read from page blank to blank. Okay, well, I can tell you as I lightly tap the page, okay, that I am currently in location 914. Okay, so I'm on 914. So I got to page 914, okay, and let's say, for example, I started at page 720, okay? So wherever you start, okay, whenever you start this up, you always look down at the page first, your location, and then wherever you end up at the end of the period, that's what you mark down for your page number. That way you know, okay, where to come in the book next time you're on this Kindle. Okay, then the last part you fill out is the answer to the prompt from the chapter. Okay, so the prompt from the chapter will actually probably the prompt from chapter 9 because you just read chapter 9. Okay, so prompt from this chapter, chapter 9. Okay, and for chapter 9, there will be a specific question in the Kindle binder or listen to reading binder, and you will need to write a full and complete answer in complete sentences in this space. Okay? So complete sentences, complete answer, 3 or more sentences. Most likely you will use 5 because that would be a paragraph, but in some instances it may allow for a shorter answer. Okay, let's say you get through 2 chapters, okay, in a reading, and you need to answer 2 prompts. You can either include both prompts here and say chapter 8 and 9, or you can take up 2 spaces too. If you want to continue with a prompt here, okay, that's up to you. It's however you can make it work. All right, so you just need to make sure you have this information down: where the Audible stopped playing, what chapter it was out of, okay, and then what chapter you're currently on, and then what page number you started on and what page number you ended on. That's very important so that you know where to begin next time.